gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, YouTube unhappily brings to you another awesome episode of the SpecsRated podcast. Right? Is that what we're going with? They can't be happy. They can't be happy we're still here. I mean, have you listened to any of our episodes?
It's not costing them anything.
I have listened,
but they're also
to
not making anything
episode.
off of us. Yeah, you would.
Not yet.
I do.
So as always, I am the most awesomest, Mr. Rev J Awesome, and I am joined by the chick sitting right there. Y'all know her. I have not been able to replace her. She is B Golden.
Thanks for such a warm welcoming. Love you guys too.
And the amazing, fantastic Specs.
Oh, see, now that's how it's done.
What the crap, yo?
Yeah, we were this close to already getting her to drop the bomb.
Almost.
Oh,
tried.
Happen. Nope. I'm making mom proud.
Yeah, she keeps making your mom mad.
Right?
I need to make mom happy, okay?
So,
I'm
going to throw this out there, and this week's episode is unofficially sponsored because we're not sponsored by anyone, but I'm just going to go ahead and say that we are unofficially sponsored by the clothing company that I am always consistently wearing and tremendously in love with, especially because of this week's shirt. If y'all have not heard of Grunt Style, they are a military brand clothing line, especially down here in Texas. They are, they do have other locations throughout the U.S., but I mean, just look at the shirt I'm wearing today. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. And Link is reaching for a freaking M16. I mean, it doesn't get any more freaking awesome than that.
It's a pretty awesome shirt.
I saw Grunt Style put that one up there, and I'm like, Grunt Style? M16? Marine Corps? Zelda? Like, y'all are screaming my name right here.
Right? You sent me that picture, and I was like, if you do not order that shirt, you are dumb.
Oh, seriously. Yes, no. I mean, they literally, I bet you one of them were at least watching one of our episodes was like, dude, I bet you if we make this damn shirt, he'll buy it for sure. Probably like 10 of them.
Nice.
Probably.
Needless to say, they were right.
Specs, did you not get the memo on video game t-shirt week?
No.
Because he's wearing Zelda. I'm rocking the Mario Kart shirt.
No.
Specs forgot to check his emails.
Spoiler alert, I've been wearing this shirt for 3 days now.
Oh, God.
Busy mom life for the win.
Wow.
Whatevs. It's not like I do anything or go anywhere.
It's cool. We got Febreze. We good.
We good. No one comes over here. My son doesn't tell me anything, so we're good.
All right, so check it out.
Anyways.
It is Monday morning. We are all back. You are all back listening to us. Everything is awesome. We're starting our week off awesome. And that means if we really want to awesomely get into this, we're going to have to talk about how awesomely awesome I am.
No.
Or
yes.
Not.
No, I am. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. You ready for this? Are you ready?
No.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
No.
The Video Game Awards sucked, but I still won.
No, you did not.
What was the final tally, B? I won.
I won.
No. B, what was the final tally? Between everything we voted for that boring episode that everyone watched, who won off our personal choices?
I will go in alphabetical order. B got 10.
Okay.
Rev got 11. And Specs got 8. But 10 is more than 11, so I won.
The hell ass backwards world do you live in? Where
I got infinity.
You got 8. It is not infinity. B is not like
infinity.
It's inverted.
She is not sideways dyslexic. Okay, like it wasn't meant to be an infinity symbol. You got 8.
Let's see. You can see that.
See?
Rev 1. That's all I'm seeing. Rev 1.
Yeah. Rev 1.
So y'all,
okay, I admit it.
Not 100%.
Try to pull your leg.
Not 100% happy with the Video Game Awards.
Okay,
a lot of people aren't.
Yeah.
Can I just say that I am thrilled? I know you're not, and a lot of other people aren't, but I mean, it won for a reason. It Takes Two, Game of the Year. Thank you.
I do not see that as being a game of the year.
Amazing.
It's a great game if you have
need
friends.
To play more than like 10 minutes of it.
Yep.
You only need one friend. I was able to play it. Of all people, I was able to play it. I have 2 friends.
You have him.
Right here. Yeah, I have 2 friends, and they're right here.
I have no friends.
Well, fudge you too.
Yeah, screw you too.
What the
you
hell
work
am I,
too much, sir, and you read too much, woman.
Sorry, I do like to read my books.
And he does work a lot. Therefore, when it comes to the games, this is why I spend all my time hunting Pokemon.
Someone's off until after the new year.
Wow, what? Who?
Yeah, sad part's still not going to play that game. Now it's out of spite.
Now it's out of spite.
Final Fantasy 14 Online won the best community support.
Okay.
Yeah, better than Apex.
Nah, it should have been Apex.
Guardians did win Best Narrative, and Kenna, Bridge of Spirits, did win Best Indie and Debut Indie, so, that's definitely a good one.
Sorry, 12 minutes.
But for It Takes Two to beat out Deathloop, Dread, Psychonauts, Ratchet & Clank, and Resident Evil as Game of the Year, dude, these things were rigged.
Let me say something.
What do you got?
Oh, segue into what Specs?
So, thank you, Rev, for Deathloop. I have to say, I played a little bit of it, and that game is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
The graphics, the sound quality, the whole immersion of the game. Now, don't get me wrong, it's going to frustrate the crap out of me.
I was watching him. He was streaming it in Discord last night, so I was watching it. Yeah, it's going to frustrate the crap out of him for sure.
Yeah.
Bad?
But I can see why people love that game.
Yeah?
Yep. There's little puzzles everywhere that you have to solve, find codes for different doors, all this stuff. And the AI is amazing.
Who's an ex who's like,
yeah, she hates you,
yelling at you and screaming
she hates
at you.
What? You're not dead yet?
The main character was like, "Oh yeah, we dated."
Yeah. So yeah, that I can see why people love that game.
Nice.
And thank you very much for that game, by the way.
You are very welcome. Happy birthday.
Yes, thank you.
I knew between us, like, you were going to be the one.
Oh, wait, we were supposed to get him a birthday present? Damn it, B.
I knew between us, you were going to be the one to jump up in it and be like,
yeah.
Especially with your time coming off and everything and the amount of time, would need to put into that game. I'm like, all right, Specs will know. He'll have the time. He'll get in there. He'll see it.
Yeah, it's a great game. That's all I can say.
That's awesome. So yes, Deathloop did win some awards, but unfortunately, It Takes Two won Game of the Year.
You know what game didn't win any awards, though?
What?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Ain't nobody got time for no Cyberpunk 2077. I mean,
even with all your customizations.
Speaking
but
of customizations,
what do you got?
Did you not say that the code for Zelda is going to be on PC?
Yes, coincidentally enough, after nearly 2 years of reverse engineering, there is a company, little community-led thing, that has officially broken down and reverse engineered the Nintendo 64 Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time into a parsable C code, which can be read by modern computers. So this is something
boy,
they
guess
did.
What's going to be coming next?
This is something that they did with Super Mario 64 back in like 2019. So this is kind of what they've been working on since then. I mean, that kind of 2 year span after that. Dude, I mean, it's gonna be so incredibly awesome.
It's gonna become more adult.
That's awesome. They said that,
so it's going to become Animal Crossing?
A little more in depth than Animal Crossing.
So, one of the things
anything.
that they have going for them is they didn't use any of Nintendo's original copyrighted assets, such as graphics or sounds.
Yeah.
They painstakingly recreated this game from scratch.
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, so we're going to have this viable version of Ocarina of Time that we can
mod,
play with and alter and edit and change and like just go to freaking town on it. It's such a classic game too.
Nice. So, since you guys brought up Nintendo, we just need to have like a little quiet moment of silence. Because as I posted on our Twitter a couple days ago, the NES and SNES creator, I apologize if I destroy his name, Masayuki Yumura? Yumura. He did unfortunately pass away at the age of 78.
Only 78, man.
So sad.
Yes. So very sad. Thank you, sir, for
my childhood.
for all of our childhoods and continuing to lead into our adulthood.
Yeah.
So just wanted to make mention of that since you guys brought up Nintendo. So sad.
But on a happier note, there were, even though I'm not too fond with the Game Awards themselves, there was some good information that came out of it. Mm-hmm. One of which was the fact of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh.
Yes. So they officially threw out the trailer at the Game Awards and announced that Sonic 2, the film, is dropping.
Nice.
Okay.
Did y'all see the first Sonic film? You didn't?
I haven't seen it yet.
Yo, like this film was friggin' awesome, man. Like,
so you're telling me? Hold on. You're telling me it's worth actually watching?
Yeah, dude, I enjoyed the hell out of it. I watched that one with the kids and like we really freaking enjoyed it. And it's Sonic ending up, in our world, all super fast, speedy him. Freaking Jim Carrey plays Dr. Robotnik and he's creating his evil droid contraption things like he does in the movies, trying to take over the world, and Sonic ends up like fighting against him, and it's just funny and awesome. And spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, Tails pops up at the end. So Miles Tails Morales freaking kind of shows up, and then you see like a little hint throughout the thing of a world full of them Enchindas, whatever the frick Knuckles is supposed to be. Mm-hmm. So now, fast forward to Sonic 2. Is it? Nice.
It is.
Hey, y'all go to Hulu and watch Sonic. So
I know what I'm watching.
Fast forward to Sonic 2, which has officially been titled in Japan as Sonic vs. Knuckles. Now we have Sonic, we have Tails, we have Knuckles coming in, and it's basically Batman v Superman, but better.
Okay.
I've already seen some things listing it as that, as Batman versus Superman, but done better.
But done better.
Done better, because Batman versus Superman kind of sucked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the whole, they hate each other, they're fighting. Wait a minute, our moms have the same name, we're best friends, and then they work together. Yeah, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, Sonic 2 is dropping. They did also announce the next Sonic game, which is going to be Sonic Frontiers, that's coming out, and looks like a super fun, awesome game, or at least it's looking like that. It is one of those more open world style Sonic ones, kind of like the ones that they had put on Switch and when they started pulling away from the standard side-scrolling super fast Sonic and kind of like the old Sonic DX Adventures and stuff like that, where it gave you that more open world element to be able to run around. It looks like they're gonna kind of continue to stick around that aspect now. So,
gotcha. Cool.
So yes, they did
try that one out for sure.
Right. Yeah, they did at least announce some fun things at the Game Awards. One other little announcement that I want to throw out there. So I have a love-hate relationship with PlayStation, and y'all are fully aware of this, but not everyone is. So I haven't owned a PlayStation in years. All right? I'm a Nintendo guy. Everyone knows this. I got the PC. I tend to lean more towards Xbox. And then they created the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I said, dude, that's my mother freaking childhood right there as far as the PlayStation aspect of my childhood. I spent so much time in Final Fantasy VII. So I went out and got a PS4. And I bought the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And, excuse me.
God bless you.
And the game was just freaking amazing. And I loved it. And I'm playing through. And then they said, hey, we got this Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade that's dropping. And it's got this little like side story thing that kind of brings Yuffie into it. And it's going to do that. And then we're going to keep making, because it's all in parts. It's not the full game, you know, for anyone that's unaware. And then they said, yeah, all the future stuff is going straight to PlayStation 5.
Oh, ouch.
And we have mentioned many a times on this show how damn near impossible it is to get your hands on a PlayStation 5. I don't want to run out and buy a PlayStation 5. I got my freaking OLED, which I was able to just find randomly on a shelf one day. I'm perfectly happy. I don't want a damn PS5. So needless to say, I sold off the PS4 and I sold off the Final Fantasy VII. And I said, you know what, PlayStation, screw you. I don't even care anymore.
Wow, so you were an adult about it. I don't even care anymore. I don't want to play with you.
At least I didn't write them a letter like I did the freaking, or an email like I did the Fall Guys people.
That was funny.
Y'all, I had to write this story time with Rev real fast. So playing Fall Guys with these two the other day. Hate that game. Rage at that game constantly. And all we're doing is playing the same 3 levels over and over and over and over and over. See where I'm going with this? To the point where I stopped and I jumped into my emails and I wrote them an email stating exactly that. Why do I have to play the same 3 levels over and over and over and over and over? See where I'm going with this? It was the exact wordage I put to them. And of course I wrote, you know, yours truly, Rev J Awesome. Needless to say, they must have gotten my email pretty quickly because the very next time we played, we got a new level. So yeah, no, it was. They got my email, and then the very next match, we got a brand new level. So you're welcome.
And you still rage quit that game.
You're
you
welcome.
Just gave up and you stopped in the middle of the level.
And
you're
threw,
dude.
I threw my mouse. There's a difference, and I stopped and threw you off the stage. B. That's what I did.
You did, but then
you're welcome.
I came back and continued to go, and you just stood there.
That B came back the very next day. Oh, anyways, where the hell was I going with this now? What was I talking about? Fast forward to PlayStation now actually wanting to do more PC stuff. They are actually working on their own like PC Game Pass kind of thing, kind of how Xbox has. I know they say a lot of their games can be played on PC. There's some aspect, I haven't looked too much into it. But they are working more towards that. But on a happy note, they gave Epic Games the sole rights to be able to utilize Final Fantasy VII Remake on PC. So you can officially put it on your wish list now. I haven't seen a price. It hasn't, you know, given a release date yet. But the Final Fantasy VII Remake, the full Intergrade with the PS5 parts and everything, is going to the Epic Games Store.
Congratulations on that.
I am very happy about that since I sold my PlayStation because, you know, or since I sold my PS4 since PlayStation pissed me off.
And Epic is going to make a killing on that one.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
For all the people like me that sold their damn PlayStation.
Well, I don't know if many people sold their PlayStation. I just think
I'm not the only. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, whatever. Either way, PlayStation should have pissed me off.
How much dust do you have on your PlayStation?
Damn.
Can you write your name on it?
Right. Pretty close.
Dude, you should have sold. You should sell it, man.
Oh no. Needs more dust.
You
know, coincidentally though, Speaking of Game Passes, Xbox switched theirs around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they put out a new patch note for the Xbox Game Pass. Literally, the logo has been updated. That's it.
I have that article.
Really,
But-
that's it. It used to have for PC on the
Yay,
left
Xbox.
in a little box. Now it says PC in the front. Nothing else.
Because-
Just the logo changed a bit. I mean, they literally put this, they tweeted it in their patch notes.
I have the article up here right now. Xbox Game Pass for PC finally has a sensible name. According to PCGamer.com, 3 versions of Microsoft Game Pass subscriptions, which some of you may know and may not know. Xbox Game Pass, which gets you console games. Xbox Game Pass for PC, which gets you PC games. And Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which gets you access to both console and PC libraries, plus the benefits of Xbox Live Gold. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, now it's going to be called PC Game Pass. So it's a sensible name, according to this article.
Which
It
at
makes
first
sense.
confused everyone. What is this?
Right.
Why is this a new thing? What to the point where
Yes.
they had to put that tweet out like
Yep. I mean, I was confused by the different versions of it too. I mean, I have Xbox, and I play my Xbox probably has about as much dust on it as Specs' PlayStation, though.
It's all good.
my Switch
works.
doesn't.
No, my Switch.
My
can
Switch
play-
is on in the background right now, waiting for me to catch that shiny Magikarp.
You still haven't caught that thing yet?
Don't even get me started.
You've been trying to do that all day.
I've been trying to do that since last night.
Okay, well, I was giving you the benefit of just today.
But I caught a
Wait it out
Skorupi.
yourself. Oh, geez.
Sounds like a drink.
Right.
Sounds like a VD.
Damn it, B! I don't know what kind of
Wow.
special things y'all got up there in Detroit, but we don't do that kind of stuff down here.
Hey, she was drinking a Scroopy.
Oh, jeez. I quit this podcast.
This podcast quit you a long time ago
I give it
when
to
I
Steph.
replaced you. Oh, Steph's got it now.
Yeah, Steph can have it.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
So who's
guys
got our
got
next
anything
story?
Well,
I was gonna say I have
I-
one more little tiny thing.
okay, you take it away.
What do you got, B?
I mean, I'm surprised that Rev hasn't talked about this yet. And
I was saving it for
maybe-
you because you've been too quiet.
Maybe. Wow, really?
Wow, way to be called out.
Me be
Real.
quiet?
Yeah.
Wait,
What do you got, B?
Wait. Alien Isolation, December 16th,
Drops on mobile.
mobile.
What?
Mhm.
So if anybody has that need for having some Alien gaming on your mobile device, Alien Isolation will be available for iOS and Android on December 16th.
Buying a new tablet right now.
So yes, you can carry Clarence around in your pocket.
And on my
Woo-woo.
Switch, and on my PC, and on every damn thing that I own.
I have it on PC. That's it.
Yo, that is still one of the greatest damn games of all time. I don't care what anyone says. I freaking love that game. Play that on Nightmare mode. Whoo!
I never played it, but I watched I watched you play the entire
Back when I
game
used to
on
be a
Nightmare
streamer.
mode.
I remember
Yeah.
that. It's good times.
Good
It
times.
was good times.
Now I
with
just
the
sit here and
Clarence
bitch and
the
people listen.
yelling at you to Sage.
Sage!
Sage.
Sag.
It was always a race between Chevy and I who could type Sage first.
You know, he just had a macro set up. He was just...
Nice.
I don't think he actually did, but that would have been hilarious.
No, that would have been Specs' thing.
Probably.
Were you around for the Alien Isolation?
No, this is before we met Specs. Because this is
I
back
saw,
when I was
saw
still
a couple
living...
streams.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
when
I
he went
started
back
it
and
back
tried
when
to-
I was still living in San Antonio.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a long
Because
time,
I remember
years
you
ago.
used to do like Dead by Daylight, and then you would switch over to Alien Isolation. And there were
Sunday
many
night
times-
horror. I would start
Sunday
with
night
Dead by
horror night.
Daylight for like a couple hour span, and then we would finish out the night with our Alien Isolation run.
Yes, because I would fall asleep during Dead by Daylight and wake up to Alien Isolation, and that's where the B power naps
Yep.
got coined.
That was also back when I used to stream off just the laptop.
Yeah, that's right.
Good days.
Good times. Good times.
Reminiscing, guys? Are you okay over there?
We're thinking
was
about the
fun.
time that we used to be streamers, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you know,
Yeah.
way back when we all used to stream.
What do you got for us,
Anyway.
Specs?
Yes, that's all I got.
Take us into the next thing.
Okay, well, we all know that graphics cards are in short supply right
No,
now.
they're not, man. I just saw some dude with a truckload. Like, he just grabbed it right off the freeway. He's like, "Oh shit, y'all got."
It's probably the only way to get one right now.
Yeah. So if you see some dude hanging on as you're driving past, he's just like, "Oh."
Yeah, and send one my way to Canada, please.
Right.
'Cause I want one. Short story, I went to the computer store today, looked on their shelves, and no lie, there's like maybe 5 boxes of GPUs, and they're not the high-end quality ones at all.
Well, that stinks.
Yeah, it does. It really sucks, because I want to get a new one for my computer, but to each his own. Anyways, NVIDIA is expecting a relaunch of their RTX 2060s, which I found weird at first until I read a little bit more into it. Instead of having 6 or 8 gigabyte of RAM on the board, they're going 12. These cards are going to be more powerful than the 30 series.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why. I haven't figured that part out yet. But the stock is to be expected in stores end of December to mid-January, hopefully.
It sold out the next day.
They're probably already sold out, to be honest. Like, it's ridiculous. They said that the one reason they're doing this is because people cannot get the 30 series at all.
Mm-hmm.
And because they had the leftover stock of the RTX 20 series, they rebranded them.
So they're just
So
going to
what they-
take what they have, what you're saying, just kind of beef it up to make it more powerful, and then just throw
Yes.
that at us so we can at least have something?
Yes, and they're
Okay.
removing the Founders Editions.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So they'll just be stock graphics cards for gamers because, hey, we need them. We want to play games. We're not mining. Give us our damn cards.
Right.
Please. That's all I ask. Santa, you hearing me? $800 graphics card, I'm happy. God. Anyways, they're also talking about the newer cards, the 30 series again. They're expecting to have stock back in by March, April at the earliest.
Okay.
So stocks are starting to ramp up, and hopefully us gamers can actually get new cards and be able to play AAA games again without lagging.
It would be nice.
The only thing I'm worried about is the price. Because supply and demand, well, you know what that means.
I mean, technically, you can still get your hands on some now for quadruple the price. Kind of
Yeah,
like
I'll sell this arm. I don't use it.
kind of like getting your hands on a PS5 or a Xbox Series X. And you can have anything you want if you want to pay stupid amounts for it.
Yeah. I'll even give my leg.
Arm and a leg.
Give your leg.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I'm a gamer. I sit down and play games. I don't need to stand.
Give them both legs, and that way you still got both arms for gaming.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there we
you
go.
guys, you can have
Perfect.
both my legs. Give me a damn card. Thank you. That's all I have for that one.
Coincidentally, Santa Specs now needs a wheelchair for Christmas.
Right?
I
was
have
just
access
thinking
to 100 of those.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, you're good. No worry. Oh.
I have one last thing.
I thought you said you already had one thing.
No.
Can we
no,
hear enough of you today's episode?
No.
Damn
I
it, B.
feel that my next one
Let me
Well,
guess.
actually, I have two.
Animal Crossing puts clothes back on, but removes shirts and adds
Oh,
nipples.
Wait, I thought it was Animal Crossing Porn Star Edition.
What? Oh. First of all, we totally forgot to mention one amazing thing, even though we brought up Fall Guys already. I guess I will bring this up, even though I
We
haven't
have
looked
clearly
at...
been sidetracked this whole damn episode, so don't
We
blame
have.
us, blame B.
Okay, so Fall Guys, for anybody that plays it,
What's that?
is getting a new crossover type, I don't even know what you want to call it, with
Crossover content. It would be
content.
bonus content of
There you
the
go.
cosmetic variety.
Okay, shut up. Anyway, of Nightmare
Batman.
Before
Oh,
Christmas.
that was close.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, no, that is pretty
It is
badass.
pretty cool, actually. I'm really looking forward to that. And we were talking about it before we started recording, and then no one's brought it up since. So even though I haven't looked up anything about it, I figured I'd be the one to mention it.
Why haven't you looked up anything about it? It drops on the day that it's released, and it's going to have a whole like pass that goes along with it where you can get different...
The trailer looks amazing.
Yeah. You can get different Nightmare Before Christmas costumes, and like the other aspects of the cosmetics, like the motions and stuff that you can do within that game. But there's some like I can't remember what they called it, like a friends pack or something that's going along with it, where they're adding things like Cuphead costumes and stuff like that.
Yes.
And Bomberman was in there, so it's like these other characters from other games that you can put your little jelly bean freaking thing into and wear
They already
those.
have a Cuphead costume.
Well, this is another one. Damn it, B.
Well,
So-
I'm just...
You're gonna have to purchase the costume parts for
Always.
with buying. Well, you can earn kudos in the game, but you have to get far in the game.
I have like 75,000 kudos right now.
Okay, so you'll be able to get all the costumes,
I have
and
one.
it's running anywhere between December
I don't
16th
rage
to
quit,
the
just stop.
27th.
I don't rage quit anything.
Okay.
Bullcrap.
I rage stop, collaborate, and listen. Because Rev
Your
is
mouse
back
even stopped working,
on a
okay?
brand new mission. It did not stop. It is still working.
No, it did that night.
No, it's still working now. I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah, but it
Good
hesitated
mouse.
for a moment.
Anyways, guest character costumes for Fall Guys. It will be running only till January 3rd, so we have to get them.
Yes, y'all have to get those. See how I
Trust
said
me, I will.
y'all.
The just in case anybody is wondering, the character costumes from the store for kudos will be the mayor of Halloween Town, Sally, and Jack Skellington.
Who dat?
Yes, awesome. I'm
I'm
looking
not
forward to that.
answering Okay, but I do have one last thing. I mean, it's not really our normal content, but
Ooh, I'm interested. What is it?
with a name like B Golden, I kind of have to mention something really exciting that got announced in the past week.
I know exactly what you're going to talk about.
What am I going to talk about, Rev?
The Golden Globe Awards.
Absolutely not.
I gave it a shot. I tried.
Wow.
Go for it.
So, April 22nd to April 24th of
Yes.
2022, I am going to be unavailable because
Where the hell are you going?
hopefully I will be in Chicago for the first ever Golden Girls convention.
Oh,
I am so ecstatic about this.
that's right. I forgot all about that.
Yes, Golden Girls convention to Chicago in April 2022.
And what is expected there?
And there's gonna
Golden
be
and girls.
there's gonna be a disco party, costume
Oh,
parade,
yeah.
pop-up bar, trivia competitions, and all I gotta say with that is bring it, bitches.
I would laugh if you got one wrong and it was like the most obvious thing, and then you had to live with that shame for the rest of your Be Golden life.
Wow. All I can say is that I have a couple of trivia books upstairs, and I have one of those day-to-day calendars that I got last Christmas. That's a trivia question every single day. I have not gotten a single one wrong yet this year. And it's December 11th right now.
It
So,
is.
and
Not
I'm
for the
sure
people
there's
listening.
well, not for the
It's the
people listening, but
13th,
for
so
us.
nah.
So it's the 13th.
13.
That's what I said.
You
You
said
said
14.
the 14th.
No, I said the 13th.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think you said
whatever.
14.
Well, B will know because she'll be watching this on the 13th, and she'll be like, damn it, he did say the 13th.
Right.
I know
Or
this
I'll
because
be
I
like,
added
"Haha,
two in
your
my head
face,
real
sucker."
fast.
Anyways, tickets will go on sale sometime in January. So far, price has not been revealed to the public. There's a website for it. Thank you for being a fan.com.
I see what they did there.
Yeah, you see what they did
Yeah,
there.
thank you for being a fan.
Golden Con, as it is being referred
Golden Con,
to.
really?
Yeah, hello.
It
Most
makes the
amazing
most
name
sense.
ever. Golden Con.
What
a
if
ripoff.
this really was just all one big golden con? And they're just
Yeah.
taking everyone's money, and then
Exactly.
everyone shows
Gone.
up to this like empty lot. All these just golden girls are standing around going, "The fuck?" Like,
Wow. So anyways, there's going to be like golden guests announced over the next few weeks of people attending.
Betty White.
I could only hope, but I mean, Lord bless her, she is about to be 100 years old and like
And
in
she's still
January.
out there kicking ass. It's Betty White, man.
I
She'll
know.
roll up in a Hummer like, "Yo, what's up? I'm here.
And you know what
Y'all want to talk to me?"
You know what she gives thanks to for her long lifespan? Hot dog every day for dinner and alcohol.
Apparently,
All
I'm
right.
doing life wrong.
That is the diet that you need to have to live to be 100. Because she
Under
will be
that
100
assumption, I
next
will
month.
die tomorrow.
Brandon's gonna live forever.
Why? He always drunk eating hot dogs?
Well, besides the alcohol, but he's obsessed with hot dogs, and you both know that.
That's awesome.
So yes, I just had to bring that up. 'Cause anybody that doesn't know, I mean, have you talked to me at all? My name is B Golden.
Try not to.
BEA. B Arthur, Golden Girls. Yeah, I named
It
myself
makes
that for a
sense
reason.
now. Okay.
Doesn't
I always
it?
wondered about that.
Yeah, doesn't
Yeah.
it totally make sense now?
No.
I mean, it's only my
Mm.
favorite show of all time.
What?
Psych,
Cricket?
isn't that what we're talking about? Just in case anybody's wondering, Betty White will be 100 on January 17th.
I wasn't wondering. I already knew.
I will be having a cheesecake on that day. And no, I did not say a piece of cheesecake. I said I will be having a cheesecake on that day.
From the time she wakes up to the time she
You
goes
go,
to bed.
Betty! you the
go,
girl, Betty!
Wow. Oh
And
my
I'm
God.
sure
Oh.
it's not mentioned in here, but I'm sure somewhere at Golden Con there is going to be cheesecake. I mean, there has to be cheesecake.
That name has to change.
Nope, it
No,
is a
it does
golden
not.
con.
It
It
has
is
to
the
change.
perfect name ever.
No, it's not.
What do you want, girl con?
No.
That just brings a whole different level of what it could be. So I veto. I say nay on GirlCon.
Oh, wow.
So if you want any
Oh.
other information, if you're a fan like me and you're interested in it, thank you for being a fan.com. There's also dedicated social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram.
And she has them all pinned, guys.
Yep.
Maybe. So yeah, that's my.
Bam.
That's
Golden
my thing.
con. Nailed it.
I'll let you know of any.
It's still, that sounds just so sus.
You sound sus.
You sound
I'm voting
sus.
for you.
You're all sus. Speaking of sus, hey Specs, you got anything
Yes.
else for us?
Oh, I do.
What do you got?
The game where sus came from,
Ah.
Among Us,
Oh. Yeah,
is going
I was gonna say that.
VR.
VR Among Us?
You're acting sus.
You're acting sus.
I vote rev out.
Hey, how you gonna vote me out? I ain't do nothing.
You're acting
Exactly,
sus.
because whenever we asked you what you were doing when the meeting was called or the person was killed, I was doing the thing with the thing.
Like, I'm supposed to remember what the things are. I clearly told you I was doing the thing, and you pull the thing, and it does the things.
I
And
can't
what
swipe the
happened?
card.
Y'all voted me out, and
can't
I
swipe the
wasn't
card.
even in.
Can't swipe the card.
Wait, let me fix this wiring.
Anyways,
This is why I don't play games with y'all. I was
Among
doing nothing
Us.
wrong. I literally told you what I was doing, and y'all freaking vote me out and kill me.
Yell at Chevy. He was the one pushing to vote for you. He was the one.
She's
grilling
always trying
everybody.
to kill me.
Oh my! The next one, he was like grilling me, and even though I wasn't the
he had her so
imposter,
nervous.
Yeah, I was like, I was doing the thing with the thing.
And what
Now
happened?
imagine that in VR.
That would be
Oh,
awesome.
That would.
So, guys,
Then-
it's coming. It's coming. And it's coming next year sometime.
And then, like, I would really have to swipe the card and try and do it.
Exactly. It's coming to
Oh.
Steam
Oh.
VR and the Oculus Quest 2.
Speaking of which, Chevy actually owns the Oculus Quest 2, so
Nice.
I know we can
Nice.
get our hands on that to check it out for sure.
So
Amazing.
all the VR, you'll have to punch in all the buttons. You got to do all the little tasks. You got to do the wiring.
Do you have to do
This-
the thing with the thing?
You got to do the thing with the thing, Rev.
Only you do the thing with the thing, Rev.
I mean, y'all need
And then
to
we,
do what I do.
then we just vote your ass out. So
Right?
It's no big deal.
Basically.
I don't even have to do nothing. Y'all vote me out anyways. That's cold. Y'all cold.
So this game is gonna be remade for VR, and I just can't wait to watch people play this because it's gonna be hilarious.
We have
Yes.
to play that game
And,
again.
and speaking of hilarious, Rev, I'm gonna send you a link that you can put into the podcast where somebody playing VR in a bar fight, and it's absolutely amazing.
She gets wrecked.
She does.
So I'm gonna put that up here for everyone to watch.
And this is the problem with VR. Is all I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
So that's all I have for today, guys.
Okay. So I'm going to take us out on a couple of notes then. One of which, Friday the 13th.
Great game.
Oh yes. Great
So
game.
we have played
Love
this
pulling you out of
game.
a car.
Damn it, B. Goose Fraba.
What?
So, have you never seen freaking, what's that Adam Sandler movie with anger management?
Oh, okay.
Yes. And he teaches him Goose Fraba. That's how you call him yourself. Anyways, so Friday the 13th. It's an awesome horror game. It's a 1v, what is it, like 21 or 10 or whatever the hell it is. Anyways, you play as camp counselors and you run around and Jason's hunting you down. And unlike a lot of the other horror games, like you actually have elements of being able to fight back. You have these different aspects of things that you're trying to do. Everyone knows this game. Everyone loved this game. This game was taking off real well. It has been ported through PCs, freaking what, like all the different things on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, even Nintendo. The not so family friendly Nintendo has a copy of Friday the 13th, the game. And then lawsuits came into play, and the original creators of some aspect of Friday the 13th, blah, 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 got pissed off and wanted money, and it just shut the game down to a dead halt. They couldn't
Which is sad.
fix anything else with it. They couldn't update it. It all just like went to hell after that. Now, y'all have heard us talk about this in the past. We still play this game. We get, as many people together as we can, and we just, have a good time, especially around Halloween time. I had posted a video here of us playing it. So on that note, I have some very, very, very good news.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Bring it,
So it turns out that the creators of the Friday the 13th, the game, are stepping back into the arena with a brand new game.
Ooh, what? What?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes.
So they're jumping back into it. I mean, Friday the 13th, it's like I said, it's fun for what it is, but it's dead in the water. They can't do anything with it. So they're just going back at it. They're going to do what they do, which we all loved, but they're
Right.
going to hit another horror classic. So now we're going to get a multiplayer survival horror game, 4v whatever, where you're being chased by freaking Leatherface with a chainsaw now. Like,
Okay, that's amazing.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Is there like an anticipated release for this?
I haven't heard anything yet. They showed a teaser trailer at the Game Awards, so
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
saw
Because I
that.
know I started watching the Game Awards, but then
mom life.
bedtime, mom life,
It happens.
Boring.
didn't actually finish it.
But yeah, so we got the teaser trailer for now. I mean, this could be a fall release kind of thing. That might be what they're shooting for just because of Halloween and everything. Or it could be something where they try to pump it out early. We'll just have to look and see how far into actual production that they are with it.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Hell yeah.
100% yes. I mean, it's like we said,
I
it's
can't wait
freaking...
to see how we can kill each other on that one.
Exactly.
And it's something that we know and love because it's the same company that made something that we know was fantastic. So
Right.
with them kind of sticking to what they know and just kind of running with it, I mean, there's just so much more possibilities of what could come.
I was going to say the potential of what they're going to put out is just
Yeah.
the anticipation is going to kill me.
But don't let it do that.
No, I'll let you guys kill me in Friday the
Oh,
13th
okay.
while we wait for Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
Since we're all so good at killing one another.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, we
So there's one other thing I'm going to bring up before we kind of wrap it up.
Okay.
They put out an announcement. Was it Jeff Keighley? I believe that's his name. The host of the Game Awards had announced something on Twitter talking about a game announcement of something that has been in the workings for the last 2 years.
Oh, I know what you're talking
And
about.
people took this announcement and instantly blew it out the water, saying we're finally getting The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 announcement info. And honestly, I went into the Game Awards hoping Nintendo would show up and give me information on Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah, Nintendo didn't have shit for us. Like, they completely skipped the Game Awards, and honestly, like, I would have... I'm not mad they did, and I should have. Minus the little trailers I saw, I'm like, dude, no. I mean, Metroid Dread won one thing, which made me happy, and the rest of the time I'm just like, Pokemon? I mean,
Hey, B,
something,
are you still
right?
watching?
Right, B, are you away? Like, this is kind of... This Game Awards is kind of sus, man. How... I clearly saw It Takes Two venting. How the hell are they winning this? Like, come on.
You saw It Takes Two. Oh
I
my
saw
goodness.
them venting. How the hell did they win Game of the Year? That's
They were
sus as
doing
hell.
the thing with the thing.
Exactly. Completely sus. Anyways, so they announced this, and then, like, he even came back and put out another tweet stating that, like, it's not that, like, pushing away, it's something, blah, 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 however he worded it, whatever. So, take us into the Game Awards, and I think... In all honesty, this was one of the highlights for me. This had to have been the happiest and saddest I was at the same time kind of thing. So they started the world premiere trailer, and it was not Breath of the Wild, which obviously the sadness kicks in. I'm like, what the hell? And then I started seeing, like, just this, like, darkness and these people walking and this world that looked familiar to me. And I started thinking, wait a minute, I saw something 2 years ago. They said this was 2 years in the making. They released this like 6 minute long gameplay footage trailer of Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga.
Nice.
That's what it was. At the 2019 Game Awards 2 years ago, they had this like musical intro video thing talking about Senua's Saga. Now, y'all know I've played through Hellblade several times. That's another one that's up there with Alien Isolation for me. It's just one of my all-time favorite games. It gets into the whole, freaking like Vikings and Nordic mythology. And the first Hellblade was about Senua, and it follows her going into, the freaking dark realms, trying to, she's fighting through Surtur, she's fighting through Valraven, she's trying to make it down to Hela to fight her way to bring her, lost love back from Helheim. It's everything that I freaking love, and the game was amazing. And the whole time you're playing it, she has these voices in her head.
Like all of us?
Yes. Okay. And they are,
thank goodness.
Yeah.
They're constantly
Get
yelling
out!
at you and talking to you, and like they're helping you, but then they're telling you how bad you are and blah blah blah. I've heard reviews on people that deal with schizophrenia that have said how realistic this is, because if you're playing this game with headphones, it uses the stereo surround sound to move the voices around.
Oh no, thank you.
And like I said, so some aspects they're talking to you. They're like, where are you going? Why are you doing this? What's going on? And the next thing you know, you hear another voice. You're gonna die down here. You're not gonna make it. And then they're behind you, and then they're next to you. Like, dude, it is beyond freaking crazy. And like I said, then next thing you know, they're telling you, they're like, get up, you can do this, you can make it. And then it's back to, oh, you are gonna die down here. You're not gonna make it. Like, it is so freaking crazy. So you're fighting the voices in your head, and mind you, I play most of these games obviously with headphones, so you're fighting the voices in your head while also freaking fighting these other things. And then it's also a puzzle solving game, so you're trying to solve these puzzles while the voices in your head are telling you how much you suck. Like, so I fell in love with this game instantly the first time I played it. And like I said, I played through several times. Honestly, Specs, it's a game that can be beaten in like 8 to 10 hours. It's a quick, short little game. And now they finally announced with this freaking trailer, that Hellblade 2 is coming along, and we're going to be getting it. It's, looking for a 2022 release date, so we should be getting it this upcoming year. We haven't been given an official announcement regarding it, but yeah, and it shows this wicked Titan-looking creature that's crawling onto the land, and Senua's there with like a small little army, and they're just fighting this thing, and it's just wrecking them, dude. Yes, so it was
that should be pretty good.
Happiest, saddest moment I could have asked for, to not give me the Breath of the Wild I wanted, but to go, as a consolation prize, here's more Hellblade, and I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I'm good. Like,
Nice.
I will take the pity game and be happy with it. So yes, like I said, kind of starting this episode, wasn't too thrilled with the Game Awards, but we did get at least some good information as for upcoming games and everything through it.
So do you think 2022 is going to be better for game releases or not?
Yes. So
really? Okay.
I'm going to throw this out there. And one thing I noticed, so this Game Awards was our first one back in person since COVID dropped. 2020 Game Awards was all virtual. 2021 Game Awards, they were back out in LA live in person. A lot of these companies winning these games were talking about what they were able to do during the aspects of COVID, because you got to realize, obviously for people listening to us, it takes sometimes years to put these games out. So when COVID hit, a lot of these games that we're playing now took an impact during that. That's why a lot of dates get pushed back, a lot of things get changed. But now we're starting to get to the point where people are working back in studio, or they've managed to completely figure out a way to work remotely. either solely or along with those in studio. Like we're actually getting back to that point where we're starting to see these AAA titles. We're starting to see awesome indies coming out like the Kenna, Bridge of Spirits, you know. I mean, we're seeing this stuff, and I honestly think 2022 is going to be the year where we're starting to see that big hike where it's going back up. We're getting the AAAs, we're getting, you know, worthwhile freaking indie titles. Like, this is going to be the year when it just starts taking back off.
Good, because we need new games.
Yes, we do. I need my
Enough
damn Breath of the Wild too.
Enough of this Animal Crossing, you know, weed dispensary and
why you gotta hate on
my
Animal
naked
Crossing?
weed in Animal Crossing.
Right? Why you gotta hate on my Animal Crossing? And I have not played Animal Crossing this week because I started replaying Spyro, so I'm happy with that.
na 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 boo boo, you can't get me.
Na, 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 na.
Hey, on a happy note though, 4 days from the now of everyone listening to this, yeah, I'm gonna be watching the new Spider-Man movie.
I'm going to.
Yeah?
Yep.
Nice. So next week's podcast, we'll be able to talk Spider-Man without
Yes, we will.
spoiling things. We'll just be able to say how amazingly awesome it is or how much it sucked.
Well, those two will be able to talk Spider-Man.
Even if you went to see it, you would still be the one going, who dat? Which one's Spider-Man? who did? Is Spider-Man the one with the arms? Because he got like 8 arms. No, B, that's Dr. Octopus. Oh, okay, because he kind of looked like a spider because he got arms. No, B, Spider-Man's the one that looks like a spider. Oh, okay. Well, who that right there? Why that guy flying around? B, he does that, B.
Shouldn't we tell the viewers? I think it's the next podcast we're wearing our ugly sweaters or Christmas getup or something like that.
Yes. So I actually thank you, Specs, for bringing that up. Next week's episode, we will be doing an ugly something, whatever we got. I mean, I can just.
Does face count?
Right, I could just be like this. This is my
Ouch.
ugly me costume.
Ouch.
Ugly bee costume.
But it
Really?
will be our ugly Christmas costume, ugly Christmas sweatshirt. Man, y'all know what the hell I'm trying to say. But it's going to be that episode. But it is also going to be our last episode until the beginning of the year. So we will be taking a couple weeks off, going into the holidays. We'll probably be 2 to 3 weeks out before we come back. But we will be back. This won't be as long of a break as we took between season 1 and 2. This is just our midwinter break. So 2nd or 3rd week there in January, we will be back with, you know, the first episode of the year. And we will be talking all the awesome things that we have missed during those couple weeks. But I did want to throw that little, you know, exclaimer out
Yes.
there.
So tune in to see what kind of ugly shirts we wear.
Right.
Or if I just bring my face.
Or if she just be golden.
Oh my God.
Damn it, B. No.
What?
Specs gonna yell at you later.
I know. Specs always yells.
And then
at
my
me.
mama gonna yell at you. And, ooh, she gonna be like, don't. She
I'm
gonna be
sorry,
like, don't talk
Mom.
about yourself like that. She gonna
I'm
yell.
sorry, Mom.
Nope, it's too late. She gonna get
I
you.
don't yell at you, you liar.
Now she's gonna send me a message on Instagram, and I'm gonna have to.
Don't let Specs yell at
apologize.
you. That's not right.
Don't yell at yourself. Don't let Specs yell at you. Don't say this. Don't say that.
Out of the two of you, do you know who yells at me the most? Her son.
Whose son? Specs? Specs' mom's son? That would be Specs.
Oh my goodness!
What are we
I
talking about
quit.
here?
No.
Clearly,
Are
it
we
wasn't
done?
me. I think we're done. That's enough for
I think we're
today's
done.
episode.
I think we need to wrap this up.
As always, thank you all for listening. You know we
Yes.
appreciate it. And we will catch y'all next week. So stay awesome.
Be golden.
Bye, everyone.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say bye, bitches. Like, I just expected you to say that. Bye, bitches.
I will
No.
next time.
I don't want to get in trouble.
This is true. And I'm still recording so they can hear this part.
Did you hear
so-
about Leon? Leon got in trouble for watching this.
What?
My stepdad.
Should I have stopped recording before this part?
No. You should leave this
Nice.
part in
Good.
there.
We're still So
Yeah,
let's do the goodbyes again. But this time don't say bye bitches.
What?
I said don't say bye bitches this time. They don't like that.
I didn't say it last time.
I wasn't talking to you. Damn it,
Oh.
B. Everyone stay awesome. We'll catch you next week.
Stay golden.
Bye, everyone.